जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः. In the last class, we were contemplating on Thakur's verdicts, the two aspects of existence, inseparable existence. The two aspects are in their aspects. Just like I have many aspects of I exist. My seeing is one aspect. My talking is another aspect. My understanding is another aspect. So they are not connected to each other at all. But all are sustained by one force, and each is in perfect harmony with others. Each is working. My mind is working in harmony with my senses. There is no conflict, there is no contradictions. They are all going together, helping each other. And pranas are maintaining, all energy level working. Mind has got the energy to think. Senses have energy to. Now, each sense is energized. Now you cannot separate the energy from matter. Now matter is manifestation, grossest manifestation of the Shakti, power, energy. Energy and matter are interchangeable. Matter can be converted into energy. Energy is precipitating as matter. Now, material world is there, energy has manifested in the form. And always, if there is no backing of Chaitanya, it cannot exist. The Sat aspect belongs to Chaitanya, Sat Chit Ananda, Satchidananda. I am able to see it, I am able to perceive it. There is Sat aspect. Sat aspect belongs to Chaitanya. I am able to see that object, it is able to project itself because Chaitanya is supporting it. Chaitanya is pervading it. So it is appearing itself as the object. And because it is pervading me also, it is making me subject to perceive the objective world, including my body, mind. Perception is independent of bodily, physical. I am able to see my body also. It is an object. Now, mind is able to see the senses also, because behind the senses is the mind. Senses may not be able to see mind. Mind is able to perceive senses. It is able to understand my eyes. The eyes are seeing, ears are hearing. All that is able to understand mind. But senses are not able to understand, because senses come after the mind. So behind the mind stands the intellect. It can understand mind. Mind cannot understand intellect. So one is becoming a subject, another is becoming object. Now, drik and drishya. When I am seeing, I am identifying with my senses. I am seeing, I am identifying with my eye. I am seeing, I am telling. I am seeing because I am writing. I am identifying with karmendriya. I am seeing, I am identifying with the senses, sense organ. So each one, I am the object, I am the subject also. When I see my mind, I am independent of I have become the subject and mind is the object. When I see the senses, I am the mind, I am the subject, and senses are my object. Go on seeing. Last, buddhi is one which is able to understand all these. This is the subject. Intellect also is not the ultimate. Behind it stands the awareness prajna. Prajna is able to perceive the intellect also. Then we go to the Atman, which is illumining all these senses, mind, everything is able to do its function because the consciousness is there. If the Chaitanya is not there, if consciousness is not there, neither mind works nor body works. Nothing works. Only nature is working. So, Atman as the ultimate drik, seer, and all things is drishya only. Bodily existence, everything. That is there where you go to the deep sleep, in the deep sleep, second stage of the deep sleep, where you are one without a second, but dipped in ignorance, that you are not able to understand where you have gone and come. So this is the ultimate drik. Now, similarly, the whole universe, now we see, whatever you see is manifestation of Shakti. And with the Shakti, is it separate Shakti entity of... No, it is pervaded and included by consciousness. Because it is pervaded and existing as consciousness, it is able to see, project, everything is possible. Chaitanya does through intellect, buddhi. Through buddhi, it is managing. Now you see, there is two entities, one is Shakti and one is Chaitanya. The combination of Chit and Jada becomes the life. Now the matter, material existence and the Chaitanya. The material existence is pervaded by Chaitanya, consciousness. There is one without a second. Just like fire, you cannot think of fire without its burning power. We cannot think of burning power without thinking of fire. Fire is the adhara, the power to burn is adheya. So these two, Sri Ram, Brahman, you cannot separate them. It is one, outburst and reverse of the same existence. From one side, if you see, it is, then Sri Ramakrishna says, when it creates universe, when from the absolute existence there is projection of the universe. Universe is projected, manifested. When it is manifesting, when it is sustaining, when it is retracting, withdrawing the creation, I call it Shakti. But in Brahman itself, mind, when it is creating dream world, mind itself is projecting. Mind is projecting itself to become. So it has the Shakti is producing the power to manifest. Mind has the power to, Shakti cannot be separated from the mind. Now, I have power to think. It cannot be separated from me. Because it is one with me. I am conscious. Consciousness also cannot be separated from my senses, mind and existence. It is also. They go together always. They exist. It may be latent or potent or manifest. When it is world dissolves, the whole energy, Shakti, which has projected itself as universe, when it merges back, it becomes pure Chaitanya again. Merges back. There is one without a second. The whole universe becomes Shakti. And it is in latent, power is there in latent state. When creation again appears, she becomes potent. The heat is becoming potential energy. Latent energy is becoming potent energy. Potent is dynamic energy. The dynamism is supported by the Chaitanya and it manifests as universe. So mind itself has two aspects to create the dream world. I am taking dream world as the reference just because you can easily understand what happens in the reality. It is projecting. The power is power. The mind has the power to appear itself. Mind has the power, Shakti, energy to project itself as the universe. It is manifestation. Mind is manifesting the dream world. The power is manifest. Mind has the power. Shakti is there, which can make itself appear as the universe. Like that, Chaitanya has the power to manifest itself as universe, but it is not limited by the universe. It remains independent of the universe, pervading it and a part as appearing as the infinite. Innumerable universes are appearing and disappearing. So that is the Sri Ramakrishna is telling, Shakti means Brahman, Brahman means Shakti, two ultimate existences. The energy in latent state, we call it Brahman. When it is in active state, we call it as Shakti. I used to tell Keshav now and then, he whom you address as Brahman, is none other than she, whom I call Shakti, the primal energy. It is called Brahman in the Vedas when it transcends speech and thought and is without attributes and action. Action is not there. Energy is entered into latent state of being one with the Chaitanya. I call it Shakti. Just like I have so many powers, I can see, talk, move about everything. All these Shaktis merge in me when I sleep. I call it Shakti, Adya Shakti and so forth. Shakti, Adya Shakti. The root, when it is sleeping, it is about to wake up. Adya Shakti. And so forth. When I find it creating, preserving and destroying the universe. What a beautiful understanding you see. So, Chaitanya, and we call it in philosophy, we call it as Purusha Prakriti. Purusha is the Chaitanya, Prakriti is the material, the power that makes power of the same Chaitanya which is making it manifest the universe. Prakriti, Purusha. In Purana, we call the same thing as Shiva and Parvati. In different ways. In yoga and all, we take the term Prakriti and Purusha. And in other aspect, we call it as Chaitanya and Jada. Chaitanya and Jada. Chaitanya, Jada is material. The power which is manifesting as universe. Various ways of telling the same reality. They take different references. I said to Keshav, it is extremely difficult to realize God by leading a worldly life. Worldly life is different from life in the world. Worldly life is when all are in, even the enlightened soul is within the world, is as Jivan Mukta is moving about. He is in the world, but worldliness is not in him. Worldliness is materialism, and where enjoyments, bodily enjoyments, mental enjoyments, all these are included. He is attached to the objects, he is attached to the senses, sense pleasures. So then it's called worldly attachment to objects, and is keeping all those things for his enjoyment and enjoying physically demands of the fleshes, so pleasures of the senses. Then only is called I am mine, I will do the kartritva, bhoktritva and jnatritva of this world. He is possessing. Then he is called worldly. Humility, love, universal love, compassion, sacrifice, where it is there, then he is not a worldly man. He is man in the world. It is extremely difficult to realize God while leading a worldly life. How can a typhoid patient be cured if he is kept in the room where tamarind, pickle and jars of water are kept? They don't go, it will aggravate. Jaundice, typhoid will be aggravated, diseases will be aggravated with these. Therefore, one should go into solitude now and then to practice spiritual discipline. Constantly will be visualizing and seeing the external world. Now, the inner world he has to enter into. So, he sees constantly when he enters into solitude, he focuses on himself. He has seen everything, he has not seen, he has not focused upon himself. He has put the torch on this world, judging and naming, and he is sitting with that. He has never judged himself. He has not, introspection is not going on. So when he enters into solitude, how the forces come. I cannot stay even for a day. I want to go enter into the world. The attachments are dragging. Then he will know what is he, where is he, how much bound he is, how he's a slave bound to things. He will understand when he enters into ekanta. So here he starts seeing himself, introspections, and seeing the focus is on himself, not on the world. Ekanta. When trunk of a tree becomes thick and strong, an elephant can be tied to it. But a young sapling is eaten by cattle. Cattle destroys the small, but tree it cannot do anything. That's why Keshav would say in his lectures, live in the world after being strengthened in spiritual life. What he receives from Sri Ramakrishna is not only trying to utilize it and transform his life, but used to simultaneously try to give that knowledge to others also, share it with others. To the devotees, yes, see, Keshav was a great scholar. He lectured in English. Many people honored him. Queen Victoria herself talked to him. But when Keshav came here, he would be bare-bodied and bring some fruit as one should when visiting a holy man. He was totally free from egotism. Why Sri Ramakrishna used to always, even at the time of his death, He is in his room talking to me. Suddenly he stands and says, Keshav has left the body. How much God and Guru will be one with the disciple when there is no ego, absence of it. If a disciple is egoless, Guru is with him, God is with him, nature is with him, favorable to his spiritual evolution. So much of how he is explaining, you see, he is totally free from egotism. Egotism, knowing scriptures. He is a learned person. How he explains it? He's a scholar. Keshav was a great scholar. Scholar means not ordinary scholar, scholarship of the secular knowledge. He is scholar with respect to spiritual knowledge. Knowing Vedas, Upanishads, all the secrets of the, in essence, he may not be able to quote, but he knows in essence what it is. Just like a cook, he knows how to prepare, not only from the traditional way, he can prepare now anything, a new dish he can prepare because he knows in essence. If you put how much salt, it will become saltish. To make this much, he knows the secrets. He knows the science. He knows the essence of cooking. Tamarind, what part it plays. Chili, what part it plays. What can I prepare with the same ingredients, new dishes? Because in essence he knows he can utilize it in any way. So this is knowledge of scriptures. He is a scholar. He lectured in English. Many people honored him. Many were against him, also maybe looking down upon him because of ignorance or whatever it is. But Guru knows exactly what his disciple is. People may like or dislike. Queen Victoria herself talked to him. But when Keshav came here, he would come bare-bodied. It is tradition not to wear stitched clothes for religious purposes. When he's going, they will just cover the upper body with a chadar, wear a chadar-like dhoti covering the lower, upper, one on single cloth without stitching it. So this is how he used to come. Traditionally, like going for some spiritual or religious ceremony, festival, Durga Puja or something, when we visit, we don't go in suit, boot and all that. We go in traditional dress of dhoti and covering it. Especially if we are doing worship, we don't put the stitched clothes. Without stitched clothes we do though presently the times are changing and people are in a different way, they are taking it up. All right, the external doesn't matter, but it matters in his own consciousness. To Adhar is there now. Sri Ramakrishna is talking to Adhar. You are a scholar and deputy magistrate, socially honored. But with all that, you are henpecked. Go forward. Beyond the forest of sandalwood, there are many more valuable things: silver mines, gold mines, diamonds, and other gems. The woodcutter was chopping wood in the forest. A brahmachari said to him, "Go forward." Sri Ramakrishna came down from the steps of the Shiva temple and went to his room through the courtyard. The story goes that a woodcutter was there. With great difficulty he would cut the wood and carry it to his house, split it for people to take it for cooking their food and all that. So, with great difficulty, wood is available everywhere almost, but some people prefer to have such wood, nice thick wood for burning. Lot of cooking is to be done, joint families. Then they will buy small amount of this one. With that he can maintain his family in a tight way. He cannot have any luxuries. Like comforts also very difficult. So he was doing that, cutting the wood, bringing and selling it in the village. Now some brahmachari was going, he sees him sweating and cutting and carrying that heavy weight, splitting it, tying it, taking it. He says, looks at him and says, "Why are you striving here? Go ahead, go ahead." Go ahead. He doesn't understand. He bows down and takes his wood and goes. Next time when he comes, "Oh, that brahmachari has asked me to go ahead. What did he mean?" He starts going deeper into the forest. Then he sees mines there. He sees silver mines. Silver is there. He starts digging and taking out the silver. Then he is becoming rich. He is able to feed whole of the people around, not only take his food. Then after some time he thinks, why brahmachari said, "Go ahead, let me go ahead and see." Deeper he goes, he finds the mine of gold. Gold mines he finds. He started taking out gold and selling it. He could feed the whole village with that money. After some more time he thinks, "Oh, brahmachari did not tell," go and stop somewhere. He goes ahead and sees, he gets diamonds. Like that, go ahead, go forward. So that he refers to, Sri Ramakrishna is telling, "You are henpecked, go ahead." Valuable things. Beyond the forest of sandalwood, there are many more valuable things. Silver mines, gold mines, diamonds and other gems. The woodcutter was chopping wood in the forest. The brahmachari said to him, "Go forward." Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.